All right, guys, Grant Training Systems, welcome back. We have my beautiful salsa teacher, Lisa, 2 tennis balls, and a spine. And what we want to do today is check your thoracic mobility. So we've got a very, very simple test. All you need is 2 tennis balls. Now realize I said tennis balls, not lacrosse balls. If that's all you have, that's totally fine. But I am a big fan of tennis balls, and during the next part of the video, I am going to explain why. All right, so you can now see that we have Lisa in the position that we want her in, but right now I am not yet using the tennis balls because I want to point something out here. You realize as Lisa is lying comfortably on the ground that her butt is on the ground, her thoracic spine right here is on the ground, and also her head is on the ground. So depending on the size, the weight of your client, of your athlete, of you, whoever, the first thing you need to do is lie down and make sure that you're able to be in this neutral position comfortably. And what I mean by that is, Lisa, I'm gonna have you bend that position in your neck in properly. And what you're gonna notice is here, you might have some clients that when they lie down, they're in this position. So you physios and you strength coaches or whoever, when you're stretching people, you might notice that sometimes you need to place that pillow or that foam roll under someone's head so they're able to be comfortable. And Lisa, go ahead and go back into that position there. What is happening is when someone's lying down in this position, their spine, their thoracic spine is missing that mobility, and they're not able to lower their body down, their spine to elongate, and that allow the head to go on the ground. So if your client or you are already in this position, we don't need the tennis balls to check the lack of thoracic mobility because we can already see it's there. However, if you check the link below where I use the tennis balls for the exercise, this can be a fantastic way to get the mobility back. I would just suggest in this case that you use some type of pillow or a black roll under their neck to get them back in that neutral position. All right, so now, Lisa, we're gonna have you go ahead and sit up, and I'm gonna place the tennis balls basically just around her spine. So they're about that far apart, in between her shoulder blade. And go ahead and Lisa, you can lie back down here. And as she lies back down, I'm just gonna go ahead and hold them here for her. She also can do it on her own, it's not a problem. Here, I want her head to go on the ground, so go ahead and sit your head back. And I wanna see if her thoracic spine is able to elongate and to adapt around those tennis balls. Now realize I said tennis balls because if we are using lacrosse balls, it's not really a fair test because the tennis balls are obviously full of air, they're a little bit softer, and they're going to not only allow your thoracic vertebrae and your spine to kind of adapt around it, they're gonna help adapt to your spine. So it's kind of more of a fair game where the lacrosse balls are so hard, that's really not gonna happen. But you can see in this case, with Lisa having her knees bent, which we want to keep the pressure off the lower back, you can see that her butt, her thoracic spine, and her head are in a neutral position. So this means in this case, she has not only the correct mobility to lie flat on the ground within her spine, but when we put something under it, she's got the mobility within the vertebrae, within the ligaments, within the muscles to adapt to that new position, keeping her neck and her also lordotic curve, her lower back, in that neutral position. What you might see with your clients when they're not able to do that, but they were able to lie in a neutral position without the tennis balls, is this. So go ahead, let's bend that neck again. You're gonna find them just like this because what's gonna happen is they're gonna have the mobility to lie flat on the ground without the tennis balls, but the minute we stick something under their spine, so 2 tennis balls, they're not gonna have that mobility to adapt to that new position. Therefore, their spine is gonna lift them up because it's on top of those tennis balls, and the head right here is gonna have to then be the point that makes up for that lack of range of motion. So here, what we would want the person to do is either use that foam roll that would just kind of neutrally hold their head here and relax, and then go into the exercise link below, or we would want them to slowly just kind of roll and work out and see if the spine slowly starts to adapt. Again, there's an exercise we can go into where we can have them move like grandma at the Jay-Z concert, go into the swim line. All of these things are explained in the link below to the actual exercise. This is where I want to show you the simple test to see if you even really need to truly work on your mobility, and if so, how much you are actually missing. All right, guys, as always, Lisa, thank you a million for helping with the video and also being my salsa teacher. If you guys have any questions regarding the exercise or pain or something's feeling weird, comment below. And of course, if you have not checked out the website, gtsgermany.com, do so now. Sign up for the newsletter, get the free lifestyle program. And if you're on Insta, definitely check me out there at GTS Germany and you at Lisa Karina.
You find me in Lisa Karina or Lisa Karina Bula.
Oh, listen to that accent, so cool. So Lisa Karina, salsa, good looking, follow it, me, mobility. And if you like the videos, subscribe, share them, hit that fucking bell up top. And guys, see you next week.